Hello and welcome. This is Tracy Wagner with Versatile Inspirations, your transformation angel. And today I would like to talk about connecting with Mother Gaia. Now, how I connect with Mother Gaia is by using the Transpersonal Energy System. And let me explain a little bit about that. The Transpersonal Energy System to me is a system that is outside of our bodies. When we see auras or the cosmos or our newer chakras, which are outside of our bodies, that to me is the transpersonal energy system at work. When we are able to see and acknowledge our spiritual self and our soul, that is working on a transpersonal energy level. Anything that is outside of our bodies falls into the transpersonal realm. And when I connect with Mother Gaia, and when you connect with Mother Gaia, it is really easy once you start being able to acknowledge your spirit or soul self. When we connect with our inner self, our soul self, which is in our chest, it's around the area of our heart chakra or our thymus chakra, which is in the center of our chest by our heart. A lot of people only see the heart chakra right now, but once you start thinking about colors, a lot of people think of the heart chakra, and when you talk to some people, they'll see a pink color, or some people will see a green color. And this is acknowledging that there is the heart and the thymus chakra together. So you'll see sometimes a greenish color and sometimes a pinkish color, and they're all respectively their own chakras. Now, not to say that's the only color, because honestly, when you start working with energy, you may even pick up different colors, and the different colors within those chakras are actually certain things that you need to be aware of. But I digress, and let's just get back to working with, because I could go on and on and on about that. Let's get back to working with the transpersonal energy system, with connecting with Mother Gaia. We know that grounding our energy is very important to getting kind of clear and concise with actually our more denser being, our physical being. When we are grounded, when we are, and I feel it as a lot of times we're in our head, our thoughts are just kind of all over the place. But once we bring our thoughts down into our being, back into our head, back into our focus, and if we need to get clear, bringing our thoughts down into our soul self in the middle of our chest, you'll see a spark around the heart chakra, thymus chakra, and that spark is our soul self. And when we think clearly within our soul, we're able to gather information from not only our soul, but our spirit. And when we do that, we are more grounded. Just even that process grounds us, because we're in our physical bodies. And when we are in our physical bodies, we're more present with our world around us right now, which is the more dense earth. Now, if we want some information or to connect or to get wisdom about a particular environmental issue, plants, animals, maybe we just want to gather information on us as a physical being, we can actually gather that wisdom from Mother Gaia, from Mother Earth, I call her Mother Gaia a lot because it is, I view the earth as a living, breathing entity. I view earth as its own separate being. And we're blessed to be here on this earth. And I just like to give her that acknowledgement. A lot of times we haphazardly call it earth and think of it as a dominion, like that we have dominion over what is happening on this earth. And honestly, I think she's telling us a lot of the time how to help her, how to help her inhabitants, whether it be plants, animals, the beings that occupy it, or her just being herself. And prior to, I believe, 2012, we've had a more materialistic viewpoint on having dominion over the world. Now, with the awakening, with being more in tune with our soul self and with who we truly are and who we truly came here to be, we're becoming enlightened more and more and quicker at such a lightning speed that we are able to communicate a lot easier. And I believe that that materialistic view of having dominion is slowly fading away. And connecting with Mother Gaia is much easier, especially now with the awakening of the transpersonal energy system and people being able to see, hear, know, and feel the higher chakras, being able to see chakras that are within our body, and being able to understand more about grounding and connecting and spirituality and metaphysics and parapsychology and just all of those avenues that are opening up to so many people. Connecting in a more deep and personal level for yourself and with Mother Gaia, honestly, it's as easy as going into our heart self, our soul self, bringing our thoughts down into our heart space and sending a cord down from that heart space, from our soul self, sending a cord line, link, anything that is going directly from your heart space down into Mother Gaia. And sometimes you'll see it come through your first chakra, which has a face of your spine, down past your hip area if you're sitting. Sometimes it's easier to see that it going down into the earth from your first chakra, your root chakra. Or you can actually see it going through your legs, down from your foot bed, where your feet chakra are, down into Mother Earth and connecting right there into Mother Earth herself, Mother Gaia. Once there, if you go down a little further and around the mantle area, maybe a little bit above, depending on your connection with Mother Gaia, could be sooner, could be right as you're hitting Earth with that quarter. But some of us need to go down a little further just to feel a mass. There's a kind of a just a massive energy, and that energy there is the Earth Star Chakra. And this is where you can connect with all sorts of beings. At this point, you can kind of just allow that energy to give you any information that you want. You can ask what being is coming forward for you. A lot of times, because it is a more denser Earth realm, there are elementals that occupy this space. And that energy can be seen as fairies or gnomes or unicorns, or plants, animals, rocks, gems, water, or Mother Gaia herself. And before we even call on a particular elemental, we can actually just access that information that is just coming up through our cord line link. Sometimes it just manifests in our thoughts, just right then, just right now. The thoughts just will start coming to you. You won't even have to ask a question, they'll just be there. If you do have a question for a particular elemental, this is a perfect time to just sit quietly and think of that elemental. You can either have a picture in your mind's eye, in your thoughts. You can have a word, as in unicorn, or plants, or a particular animal, a hummingbird, or a raccoon, something that just comes into mind that you'd like to have information from. Mother Gaia herself. You may picture Mother Gaia as a woman, as a man, as a Native American. You may have thought of Mother Gaia as just a word, just Gaia, just mother, anything. You can have just a knowing, or just you can hear it spoken, either with your own voice or with another. Any which way, that's just how you call in those elementals. Some people will find it very easy to connect in this way because you're more grounded, because you've gone through the processes of knowing when you're in that space by meditating. When we meditate and we're sitting still and we're connecting with ourselves, we're actually at times connecting with Mother Earth and becoming aware of our presence and our being here in the physical, denser world. And you may be flooded with information. And that's why it's good to actually carry a journal with you when you're going to start this process. Other times, it's out of the blue. Maybe you see a plant that's struggling outside that you really would like to offer just a little bit of help to, or maybe you would like to find out what's going on with it. You, just by connecting with your heart self, going down into the earth and extending your energy, which is just basically thinking of that plant and its space here on earth. If you can see it, it's right there in front of you. Sometimes touching it will actually help as well. Sometimes an elemental will come forward and actually talk to you about what that plant needs. And you can offer Reiki if you know Reiki at all. You can offer Reiki to that plant, or you can offer just thoughts, wishes, ideas. If it needs water or a certain nutrient, you can ask that as well. Same with an animal. I've had quite a few instances with our house actually has lots of windows, as you can kind of see behind me, but upstairs we have a whole wall of windows. And I do have little stickers on the windows, so hopefully the birds won't fly into them. But upon occasion, they do fly into the window. And I have quite often gone out after hearing a loud bang, picked up a little bird, and connected through that way, and just offered energy healing, Reiki, just communicating and offering advice. Just don't go into the window anymore. But and in this way, it's so beneficial, not only for you, for growing and experiencing, but for also that other being, whether it be elemental or a physical being like a plant, even water. We can connect with water in this way as well. Mother Gaia herself will come and give you ideas and her wonderful wisdom. I remember being at a powwow with my grandmother when I was about 10, and Mother Gaia at that time was so palpable. It was just, you could feel the Mother Gaia energy at this location. It was beautiful and wonderful. And as I was trying to, I was actually giving my Indian name. And at that time, just, I really wanted it one thing. I was really into dolphins and whales, and I couldn't pick and decide which one I wanted to go with and what felt right. And the chief actually said, a lot of times it's easier if you go and spend some quiet time with yourself, and you will be given the answer. So I did. I went off by myself, and 3 times a little hummingbird came up to me, just came right up to me. And I kind of got that clue that the hummingbird actually wanted to be part of the spirit animals. So I went with little hummingbird, and that was what I felt Mother Gaia showing me her wisdom. I might have listened otherwise, but her gentle yet strong guiding presence was shown not only through the chief's words, but in also letting me be open enough to view what it was that I needed to really see. So with that, with the connection, I sure hope that this will help you and will guide you on your soul's journey, finding out what the true wisdom for you is, and being able to chat with the more physical, dense elementals, whether it be gnomes or fairies or plants, animals, water, Mother Gaia herself. Just be open and listen and know that this connection is divinely guided. Once you do, it is so easy and beneficial for you. I'm offering you my love, light, and eternal blessings now until next time. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.